Just letting you know this is a bit of a trigger warning. If you have small teacup humans in the room, some things may be discussed that you don't want them to be heard. All about the super secret Christmas spirit. So just a warning, so make sure they are not in the room when watching this video.
Hello! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Courtney and I hope you are doing so very well. I've had a lot of questions on this little fat chunky beauty on Instagram, so I thought it was time to give you guys a little sneak peek into what is my everyday carry. It's nothing spectacular. There's no 50 million dashboards. Well, there's a couple of dashboards, but it's a very basic in what I carry. But this is what I've been using every day for the past 2 months, and it is a Sojourner, and that is by Rowena, and this is the Traveler in the roadrunner leather with the natural leather. Mine was stark white when it arrived, and obviously it's been used and loved, and it's now got a beautiful patina. And I went with red elastic because I really like the pops of red. Now, this, like I said, is my everyday carry and what I have been using and carrying in my handbag, or just if I have a really small handbag, I will carry this in my hand. That's how attached I've become with it, and I really, really like it. This is the B6slim size, and Rowena is B6slim is her jam, and I think it's become a lot of people's jam at the moment. So this is the inside. There's no pockets on the inside at all. The pocket is only on the front. My printer is talking to me for some reason. So when you open it up, you are greeted with a dashboard that I created as a Patreon video. I did a whole heap of dashboard videos, motivational ones, just creative ones, a whole heap of different types. So this is the one I made for Patreon, and using a lot of my collage sheets that I created and a couple of Tisha Moore's collage sheets as well. And then that has an ollie clip, and inside when you open it, I just have a cute little note that I got from one of my pen pals, one of my friends. And then this is a little zipper pouch, and then inside has my money, the cash envelope system. It's almost payday, that's why there's nothing in there at the moment. So that's where that sits in there, and I just literally, because I put like the month's worth of monies in here, and then when I need it, say if I'm going grocery shopping, I'll take out a week's worth of grocery shopping money and put it into my wallet. So this is basically where our money stays unless it's being used, and then whatever's left over gets put back into the bank account, into a savings account. So we put all our extra stuff, if we didn't spend heaps on our groceries, we saved money somewhere and it is still in here, it ends up getting put back into a savings account. And then this is inside the dashboard, and this is a junk journal that I created for Patreon, and I am slowly sort of building it up. I haven't done much in it because it's still quite a new sort of thing, and I did use a whole heap of papers, and I've started like adding bits and pieces to it very slowly whenever I get the time. And it means like if I don't take my journal out with me and I get the urge to create, then I can draw, or just, you know, write, stick extra photos that didn't make it into my journal. So there's a rogue photo here, clear stickers that I created for collage sheets, that sort of thing. So this is my little B6slim junk journal that I created, and I will slowly fill this up with lots of thoughts and art and just little bits and pieces of my life. And I've got like positive quotes throughout them, odd size pages. So these are just pages from different books that I've been sitting on my shelf, scrapbooking paper, journaling cards, that sort of thing. So I have that in here, and there is the back side of that dashboard right there. Now this, you might have seen this on other people's channel. As you know, last year, Hailey from Pause Plan Create started with making the big Christmas bonanza insert, and I had it in the regular size. Now because this is my everyday carry, she asked me if I wanted another copy this year, and I said to her I would love one, but only if you make it in the B6 slim size, because that's my everyday carry. So the reason why she carries the B6 slim size in this insert is purely because I wanted it. So I have the beautiful cover. She did print this for me because I am print. She does offer the printed versions to the Aussie girls and Americans if you want to pay for the you know, shipping, which does cost quite a bit. It's a wonderful insert. I loved it last year. I used it last year and I'm using it again this year. And I haven't used my November pages that much because I had already put a lot of my planning into my weeks, which is here. But for December, I will definitely be diving in a lot more. I've started filling bits and pieces in, and I will start working on our December monthly because we've got quite a few birthdays in December. And then, so it's got the day, the week to a page and grid, which is my favorite style. It's like the week style, and also has the monthly, the countdown at the front, the monthlies there. Such cute graphics this year. I really love the artwork she went with this year. And then we have the Elf on a Shelf planner. And this is probably our last year with the elf, I think. I will put a trigger warning for this video at the start of my video so you guys understand that there are things in here that you do not want your teacup humans to be hearing. So I will put a trigger warning. I'm just reminding myself when I edit this, Courtney, put a trigger warning at the start of your video. I don't want any little ones having their Christmas ruined because they're all listening to my YouTube video. So this was probably the last year we will do Elf on the Shelf. We've done it for 3 years now, 3 or 4 years. And like, my kids are 8 and 10 and they still believe, and I'm so, so grateful that they still believe. But I think we probably won't make it another year. Like, I have a feeling this may be our last year of the magic. I'm hoping not, but I just have this gut feeling. So on day one, we do a welcome breakfast and we settle everything up. So I've already got the things for that, and that means, so that's a Thursday. Thursday's the 1st of December, so it's coming. So I've got to start planning out. I've got a few prompts that I've printed out to slip into this little insert to give us some ideas, because we're going out with a bang this year. We decided if we're going to have this be our last year, we're going out with a bang. So this is where we'll put our Elf on the Shelf notes and the dates. So if I'm deciding to do something like a big day where we do an involved Elf on the Shelf moment, I might need supplies and I will write them down on the date and everything. And that is going to have to happen because some of the prompts that I've picked are pretty out there. So, and this is the December days or the December daily. I am doing a December daily this year. I'm creating a Christmas junk journal to have as an insert in my regular size Giramondo. And when I have finished making that, I will show you what I have made, and I also show you the bits and pieces that I've got put aside for it. My Patreon people have already had a whole video devoted to December daily, my old previous ones, what I'm going to do now, and then they'll get the makings of it and everything. Do understand that Patreon is my main source of income and my way of contributing to the family. So don't feel like you're missing out on anything, because I do still give you guys content. But if you want more content from me, Patreon is the place to be. I do 2 videos a week, every week on there for the top level tier. So there's constant content coming out. So that's why my YouTube channel has been a lot less. But anyway, so that is where all my, I'm going to print out some photo prompts because I haven't made it through a December daily yet. Last year I was going strong and then our whole family got gastro and it was just a total time waste. So I am determined to finish this year. So I'm going to be utilizing this heaps to write down. If I get like a day or 2 behind, I'm going to refer back to this every day. I'm going to sit down with this and write snippets of things that have happened to jog my memory, and so or if I've taken a certain picture, this is how this is going to work. This is going to be a lifesaver. If I didn't have time to do an entry, I can look back at here and go, okay, we did this and we did this and this, and I took this photo, so that I'm not going to feel flustered. I'm not going to feel like I've ruined it. I'm going to be on top of it, and this is a great way to help you in achieving the December daily. So that's the December days planner. And then it's got the December days notes, so that will be helpful as well. If you've taken a photo and you want to add some embellishments or anything like that, you can take some notes. Really simple pages, but they are so customizable. If you want to add a lot of stickers, a lot of decoration, there's room for that. But also she's done it in a way that if you don't want to decorate, there are cute little, you know, fountain pen graphics on the pages and things like that. So Christmas card list, I need to start doing that. I haven't made our Christmas card list. I need to transfer last year's one into here. And gift list, so I've got my family members here, and I will start adding our other family members. I have started a little bit of shopping, but not much. I'm kind of behind on the whole Christmas thing this year. And then my gift list, I haven't even thought about me, so I've got no clue. Online shopping tracker, I've already started doing this, and the ones that are for my kids, I've color coded. So there is a red dot means it's for Elijah, and a purple dot means it's for Lily. So when I buy something that's related to my children, I have dots, because back here I have a list for my two kids, so that I do not go overboard with spending money, and I am completely fair with who gets what. I don't want to spend a whole heap of money on one kid and then the other kid just doesn't get it. So this is how I've set up my notes page in the back. So I have a running total, we have a budget, we're very strict on our Christmas budget, so I'm making sure that I keep to that, and so far they've got 2 things each. And they're around about the same sort of price, so that's how I'm keeping track of that and ticking things when they arrive. Actually, I've had some things arrive, so where is my red pen? I will grab my red pen in 2 seconds. Okay, so animal book for my niece has already arrived, and my scrapbooking order has arrived. My ASOS clothing order has arrived. So there's only one thing left outstanding. That's going to come all the way from Canada. So they come in really handy, especially when you've got crazy amounts of things. And I do a lot of my shopping online to avoid the craziness of the real shops. So that's a great way to keep track of orders and if things are coming. And this has got a Christmas meal plan. Now, we're not having Christmas at our house this year, we're having it at my sister-in-law's. So I don't have a huge amount of cooking to do, but I do have my list of things that I've been asked, or I do cook every year, so they're there. And also my family are coming this year, which means on Christmas Day, we will have like a big Christmas lunch at my place. But traditionally, it is done on Christmas Eve with our family. If you don't know, my husband's Colombian, so we celebrate on Christmas Eve. So Christmas Eve is pretty epic for our family, but because my family are coming to stay with us, Christmas Day will also be epic. So it's a great way to keep track of things, and I want to try out some new recipes this year, so the recipe pages are going to be great. So I'm going to put the recipes that I want to try this year in here so that I get the right things. And this is a shopping list, so obviously I'm going to need ingredients from the recipes that I do try, and then I know the general ingredients for all the Colombian food that I cook, so we have that. And then hubby and I need to sit down and work out our Christmas budget. We've obviously worked it out for our children, because that's like one of the first things we talk about. But like gift budgets, is general rule is we have a set budget for adults and a set budget for kids. So that's pretty easy. Gift wrap, stationery, postage. I'm posting some presents this year, but not many. And we need to sit down and talk about our food budget since we're going to have family here. And then it has the cool note section, which like I said, I'm keeping track of my 2 kids and how much I spend. And then on here is when I've been drilling family members for Christmas lists so that I have time to order online. Because I order online, I need to allow for shipping, and I need to get in before shops shut for their, you know, Christmas closing down. Think orders will have to be in by a certain date. And then on here, I've got family gifts that I've bought. So I've written down what I've bought for people and written how much it cost, so that I keep a running track of if we are looking out at a real shop together, and John will point something out and go, well, what about this for such and such? And I'll look at the back and go, well, we've bought this and this for him, so they only have this much left. So that's kind of where my thinking is, because I generally buy the Christmas presents on my own, and because hubby's always working, so he might not know that I've bought something for a family member. So I'm tracking it down here so that we don't double up or buy more than we should. So that's basically how I'm utilizing the note pages, more for keeping track of what I've bought and how much I've bought. So because Christmas is expensive, guys, so expensive, and I have a massive family. I'm married into a big family, so there is my awesome Christmas insert. Now Hailey is giving me a discount code, RavenInk 10, to get 10% off her printables and everything in her store. So I'll put her link to her shop down below and the discount code. If you like the look of this but weren't quite sure, I can give it to you for a discount. So I will always use this Christmas insert. It's a great way to keep on track, especially with December Daily and the Elf on the Shelf in one place. I love it. I really do love it. And it's cute, and it's B6 slim size, so I was totally sold. And now this is my planner. As you guys know, I am in the Hobonichi weeks, and actually, because it's the 28th of November, essentially when this video is over, I'm going to put my new one in, because you can start, I found out this the other day because I was reading on the group, that it starts, the new one, on the 28th of November. So it means that I can pull out my red one and pop in this beauty for the 2017. I'm so excited. I've wanted to use this for so long. So when this video is over, this will be switched in. There's literally nothing in here. There's nothing to show you. It's a untouched Hobo Weeks, but it's ready to go, and I'm really excited. Do they have the November monthly in here, or just December? No, just December. So 28. So 2 more days of November, and then this is the monthly for December. So they didn't put the month of December, month of November in, but they did put the 28th. Anyway, babbling, that's going in after this video. But this is what is currently in here. B6 Slim fits the weeks. As you can see, it's a little bit, there's a little bit of gap there, not too much, but it is perfect. So if you've been wondering what to use for your Hobonichi weeks, this is also a great alternative. I've already done another video on a Hobonichi weeks cover that I use, so I interchange, but because I've fallen so hard for this, I have not moved out since it came. So there's that. So inside my Hobo Weeks, I have the week stencil, or the stencil that came, the new release. I have some post-it notes. I have a little picture my daughter drew for me. I have stickers with my logo on it, some return address stickers, the little thing that came with it, and then this washi tape Mitt sent me, and I am hoarding it because it's got those cute little, you know, red fashion girls that everyone loves. I'm hoarding it. Sorry, Mitts, you need to send me more. I'm kidding. Anyway, that's what's in there. Just a mishmash of things. And then this is a spring edition, so it does start in April, I think, or March. So I only started using mine in June of this year. So this essentially could go until March next year, but like, I've got this one, so. And I had full intention of going all the way to the end with this one till this one was released, and then it was like game over. So as you can see, this is what my weeks currently look like. I have been watercoloring them and putting all my planning in there. It's, you know, very basic. This one's too dark. I hate that. Too dark. And then this is the new style that I'm considering going with, so I can see my monthly, and I'm going to start color coding again because I stopped for a while, but I need it. I visually need to see it. So my way of still having color but not so crazy is to do it this way. So I'm thinking about doing that. And so this one goes on for quite a bit. It goes until March, yeah, April. So, but nah, not happening. So back here is where all my, I'm just making sure there's no huge amounts of information. I think I've covered most of it up. So this is what my planner looks like. Like I said, so basic. I am the boringest planner person in the world. And then some days I did in watercolor. I think that was when I got sick. So currently post-its, planning things, that sort of thing. So that's where I am. So that's my Hobonichi weeks, and that will stay just being changed out. Actually, I'll change it out now. This was a leather bracelet my mum made for me, but she didn't make it long enough to go around my wrist. So it's become my bookmark, so I can still use it. So let me take all this out. My stickers. And I'm keeping the cover. I bought a clear one for this one. I didn't want a pattern on it because it's such a pretty pattern to begin with. There's nothing in the back, is there? No, just a receipt. So I am going to stick my new one in. So excited. So there it is on camera. My new hobo. And this is a special little insert that I only put in yesterday because it came in the mail on Friday. Like I said, I have a group of women that pledged to me on Patreon, and these women are friggin' amazing. And one of them decided to send me a little care package, and this was a junk journal, sort of junk journal letter, inspirational thing that she made for me, and it made me cry. And there's lots of little tip-ins and things and little notes and things from her. Like underneath here there's like writing, all that sort of stuff. And she did it all in pink because pink's obviously my thing. And Patricia did such an amazing job, and she had me sobbing my little heart out. I'm not going to go through all the things that are in here because they're quite personal to me. But the happy mail that I have received lately has blown me away, and this is something that I wanted to carry. She made it in my everyday carry size, so I cherish these things so much. So I love and adore this. So this is going to be something that I keep in most of, carry with me all the time. I have two B6slims, and it'll be in this one or the other one at any given moment. That is everything that is in my everyday carry. Like I said, it is so basic and plain, and I don't have a lot of frou-frou, and stuff that is in there, it's been made by me. And that's purely because I'm on a budget and don't go nutso buying things. So that's it from me. You will see a video on my December daily, probably next week or the week after, maybe, if I can get my act together. I am about to bind it on camera for my Patreon. I'm not trying to, push anyone into pledging or anything like that, but most of my content and my creative ideas are now on Patreon. Because that's how I help support our family, and for us to, attain certain things like finally buying our own house, which is still a big way off dream in this economy at the moment. But I've got to put all my little things back into my weeks, which I'll do off camera. But again, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry this was not a hugely amazing video, but everyone's been asking me what is inside it. So, and this is for Kara. Kara asked me specifically if I would do a video on this. So this is what is in it. Again, 10% off the Christmas insert if you would like it. I'll put the links down below with the code down there for you guys. But yeah, I really love this size. Rowena from Sojourner is an amazing, amazing woman, and she's so very kind. And I know a lot of my inky girls have purchased their own due to my love and adoration for this, and I know that they love them too. So B6slim is definitely my jam size for everyday carry. But I may have a few other things coming from Rowena, so I may share that at a later date. But yes, so that is all from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I do content quite regularly. I'm going to do a tag lady or a whimsy warrior for you guys very soon, a Christmas version. But yes, I have content coming, just getting through all the other responsibilities I have. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if there's any video requests you want from me, pop them down below and I'll have a look, see what I can do. So thanks for watching. Bye! And, these are really hard to find in Australia at the moment. I think there was talk of them being discontinued. I hope not, because they're one of my favorites. One of my big sketchbooks is this brand, and it's one of my favorites to work with with my distress stains. They are really beautiful. They hold really well on this paper, so I grabbed a smaller one to use in my bag because the big one is massive. Now